Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Our Moments with God, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with the love, mercy, and compassion of God, our moments also with the holy ones of God, the saints of God. And when I say our moments with the Word of God, I, of course, always refer to our daily Mass readings and make a reflection on that. And the purpose of those reflections is that if we can also identify with what is being said by the Word of God to our life and how it matches our life, or it complies with our life, or it does not answer to the things that are happening there, or the Word of God challenges us. So that is the purpose of these daily videos. And I invite you also to be co-missionaries with me by simply sharing the videos with others and also asking your friends and families and people to subscribe, to write comments, and also to like the videos. Thank you very much. Today, as we are approaching closer to the birth of Jesus, we are finding very interesting readings. The liturgy of the day from the 17th of December are different, and each day has a very particular kind of reading. So today we find once again from the Old Testament how the wife of Manoah was barren, and then the angel of the Lord appeared to her, and then she was told that she will bear a son even though she was barren. And then finally she bears a son and names him Samson from the Old Testament. And a similar thing is being also said in the Gospel today. And here, for example, I have here the incense we are hearing from the New Testament, how Zacharias had his turn. He was selected by Lot and had his turn to burn incense in the synagogue, in the temple. Of course, it might have been a different kind of, I'm trying to work this out. I wish I had usually there is a mass server to do this, but today I have no mass server. So let's see. Yeah, there is incense, and this is what I wanted, and it has happened that so this was what Zacharias was supposed to do. He had his duty in the temple to do, I suppose, I mean, this is, of course, a modern altar. So we use this incense and this kind of thing also with us. But if you have noticed, in the Orthodox churches and in the Orthodox worship, incense plays a very important role in the worship. I'm sure you have seen, and those of you who have visited the Holy Land, you might have also noticed that in Bethlehem, where Jesus was born, there are always these kinds of incense and lamps with this kind of thuribil. This is thuribil, of course, for incense, but there are also thuribils with lamps. So this is what is one important part of their worship. And this was what Zacharias was doing in the temple. And you see, this service was so important and with full of reverence that people could not be in the church. They had to wait outside. When the incense was being offered in the temple, people had to wait outside. And at this time, the wonderful message comes to Zacharias, and angel Gabriel appears to him and tells him, your prayers have been heard. And he, of course, is surprised. Then angel tells him, fear not, for your prayers have been heard, and you will have a son. Of course, he is speechless, doesn't know what has happened, and so he questions, as also Mary, when she was given the message, she also asks how it is that possible. And then it seems Archangel Gabriel is offended, and he says, because you doubted, you will remain speechless till the day your son is born or is going to be baptized or be named. As you know the story, then he went completely dumb, and people, of course, who were waiting outside when he came, they knew that something had happened to him. So you see, these are stories of God intervening in our lives, not interfering, but intervening in our lives when we are in difficulty, and especially those of us who take extra time to spend time with God in prayer, in sincere prayer, even though sometimes we may take it as duty, as Zechariah took it as his duty to do this, but still the angel appeared to him, and for no fault of his, he naturally doubted, and of course then his wish was granted, and we know what happened. But I suppose it was more for people outside to know that something had happened to him. That's why he was made dumb, so that people knew something had happened. And also his speech returned when it was the time to name his son John. And of course, there are a lot of things we can do. God also intervenes in your life and would like to make your life full, give you again gifts like he gave to Zechariah and Elizabeth in their old age. They could have a child. God will also hear your prayer. Pray to him and be faithful to God, and your wishes will be fulfilled. And I wish you all the very best, and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.